Yes. Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a Monday evening / Monday night video, as it's just about dark here in the Northeast. Sun's gone down already. It's about to hit dark. So, welcome everybody to a Monday evening / Monday night video right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there. You know where it is by now. If you don't know, it's the description box below, otherwise known as my pants. So, subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well. We're very close to 750 subscribers. We are 6 away. And I think we're going to hit it. Maybe by the end of this month. We'll see. Hopefully by Easter we'll get over 750. But slow and steady wins the race. But hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on the video if you like. You don't have to if you want to. Please do not act like a schmuck. Because if you do, you're going to get treated like a schmuck. And pretty much you're going to get sent to the shadow realm where Satan will eat your soul. So please do not do it. Or else that's where you go. And that's that. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that fucking bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because if you do, you're SOL. And you know what that means. If you don't know what it means, look it up, asshole. That's that. And if you're brand new here for the very first time and you like what you see, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell. And when you do, well, welcome to the party, pal! We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab yourself a nice cold one, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. Hit that like button. If you don't, go fuck yourself. Go to somebody else's channel and get out of here. Go fuck yourself. Or just sit on your dorm and channel that doesn't really do anything. So that's all I gotta say about that. You don't like it, too fucking bad. Let me move on with that. Alright, it's Monday night. You know what that means. We got Monday night. Tonight, from the Mecca of all sports, Madison Square Garden in New York City. It is going to be a big, huge night. Tonight, we got, pretty much, I think it's going to be the main event of the evening, Seth freaking Rollins. He's going to be taking on his arch nemesis, CM Punk, inside of a solid steel cage, brother. See what happens with that in their little rematch from the January 6th show. So, there are rumors that Roman might show up. I doubt it, because he's going to be on the European tour, and we'll see him next week, actually. The next 2 weeks, actually. So, we won't see Roman until later. Probably next weekend. So, for all you people that love Roman, I know Issa's like dying to just have Roman come back. But Issa, you're going to have to wait till next weekend, so I'm sorry. So, but you never know. He could appear in New York tonight, but we'll see. I'm going to probably get more with the Bianca-Naomi thing. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. And a whole lot more tonight on your probably 2.5 hour Cure for Insomnia Raw on Netflix. And that's pretty much it. So it should be a good show, and we'll see what happens with that tonight at the Garden. And tomorrow night, we're downstairs at the theater for NXT Roadblock. And we got some good matches there. Julia versus Stephanie Vercora, title for title. See how that goes. We got Femi Daruda defending the NXT World title against the TNA X Division champion, that's Moose. And we got more TNA action as the Hardys, Jeff Hardy, dude, and Broken Red Hardy, yes, wonderful. They defend the TNA Tag Team titles against Fraxium, the NXT Tag Team champions, A-Kid and Ben Frazier. That should be some good shit. We got a New York street fight from the bouncy one himself, Javon Aaron taking on Ego, Ethan Page. We got Roxy and Jordan Grace again. We'll see how that goes. I think it's probably going to be Roxy's final NXT match before she goes to the main roster for good. But we'll see what happens with that. And a whole lot more tomorrow night at NXT Roadblock. And then we got the aftermath of, well, we'll get to this in a minute, the aftermath of AEW Revolution for Dynamite, and then a live Collision this Saturday night from Vegas, which I will not be seeing because I will be at a concert, so, but I'll watch it later. But we get that, and pretty much no pay-per-views coming up. Well, we do got Sacrifice for TNA this Friday night, going head-to-head with SmackDown. So if you want to watch that, go ahead. And that's that. And we move on. WWE Hall of Fame news. It's going to be at the hotel where all the wrestlers are going to be staying at. And it's at the same time as SmackDown! What?! How are all the wrestlers going to do SmackDown and do the Hall of Fame at the same night? How is that going to work? Unless SmackDown's taped, which I doubt. That's a stupid thing to do. Have it at the same fucking time as SmackDown? What is wrong with you, Hunter? And you're going to be at the hotel, so you don't have to move that go that far. Unless it's supposed to be live, I heard. So I don't know how that's going to work. Unless Hunter hands the keys to Mr. Road Dogg, Jesse James, and half the rosters at SmackDown, and half the rosters at the Hall of Fame, with probably no fans. Then again, who knows? I don't like that decision to hold it in the hotel. Unless it's just, family and friends and wrestlers only. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't care. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know why it's the same fucking time. And it's supposed to be live. How are you going to do it live on Peacock? And I think it's going to be on the USA Network. I don't know. I think it's on Peacock, actually, or Netflix, whatever it's going to be. How are you going to do that and have SmackDown on at the same time? Duh! Morons! But, we'll see what happens as we get into next month. We're about 4 or 5 weeks away from Mania anyway, so it might change. But the time, not the place, but the time, I hope changes. But, we'll see. We're going to do it early in the day. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's just ridiculous. They should just do it in the fucking arena. Like they always have. Dumb. Or move to the Sphere. Oy, oy, oy. No wonder WWE sucks so much sometimes. What it is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Monday night, March the 10th, 2025, happy Mario Day, or March 10th Day. The 40th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers coming out. That's not bad. I thought that came out earlier. Can't be 40 years. No, actually it can. Think about it, 80, 85 it came out, before when the Nintendo came out. Even though we knew about Mario and Donkey Kong years before that, but... Alright, so happy 40th anniversary to Super Mario. It's me, Mario. And Luigi and, all the other people. Well, we got that. I think it's coming up on 40 years of Zelda, too. Think about it. The first Zelda came out in, 87, 88? That's a great game. I miss Zelda. The old school Zeldas, not so much Wind Waker and the last one that came out. Last one was pretty good, actually, on the Switch. So, I hope they make a new one, but they should redo Zelda 2. I hated that game. That game was dumb. That game was so dumb at the time. It's good. Good back in the 80s, but now, I wish they remade that. If there's any Zeldas that need to be remade, that one. Not so much the first one, but Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link should be freaking remade on the Switch. I'm just saying. Alright, we got that. Alright, moving on. So on this March the 10th, 2025, it is time for your official AEW Revolution. You say you want a revolution. Okay. 2025 thoughts. That's it. Thoughts. So I'm not going to go into every match. I'm going to really go through the pre-show real quick and then go through the main show. And that's that. But last night was fucking epic. Except for the horrible bullshit main event that happened between Hey Kids, it's Edge, and John Moxley, and then Christian fucked it up. Oh, that horrible main event. Horrible ending to that fucking pay-per-view. It was so good until the main event. Oy. When we move on. Alright, so we're at the Staples Center, the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles, California, and our commentary team, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, Tony Baloney Schiavone, or Tony Schiavone for you Jerichoholics out there, Jim Ross, I think we had Taz there, Taz was there, I think we had Ian Ricker Boring, and Nigel McGuinness, me love, and we had that. So, pretty much all hands on deck for the commentary team, and we move on. Alright, let's get to the pre-show real quick. First match out of the gate, Commander and Hologram teaming up with Alex Abrahantes, the hype man, at ringside, taking on Lee Johnson and Blake Christian, with Lee Johnson's partner, E.J. Naduka. There, Lee J. So we got that. Pretty good, pretty decent match. But we get near the end, and Hologram and Commander get the win. After Commander hits a top rope, Canadian Destroyer, ow! And then Hologram hits a 450 splash on Blake Christian, and they get the win in under 10 minutes. So the Luchadors get the win, and everybody's happy. I'm happy, yay! Look at that. Alright, match number 2 on the pre-show, an 8-man tag team match. We had Shane Taylor Promotions of Shane Taylor, the Ring of Honor Pure Champion Lee Moriarty, and the Infantry, Galarolo, and the Captain, Sean Dean. They take on the Dancing Fool, ooh, yeah, the TNT Champion Danny Garcia, who teams up with the Undisputed Kingdom, or the Undisputed Era, of Roddy, Roger Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Auto Parts, and a man who missed his flight but still made it there. That's Adam Cole, baby. And he got a red-eye flight to do his Twitch video today. He's going right back to the West Coast. That guy's got to get no sleep. His schedule is just insane. He's got Stream 1000 coming up, which is going to be a 12-hour stream. Jeez. Sucks for you, Chugs, huh? But I'll take us. Pretty good match. The Undisputed Era and Danny Garcia get the win. After Adam Cole gets the hot tag. Cleans house, but then Danny Garcia blind tags in. Cole's like, huh? And then Cole was loading up the Panama City Sunrise, but Danny Garcia's like, no, I'm going to finish this guy off. He locks in the Dragon Tamer and makes Lee Moriarty tap out. That's pretty much it. Alright, 9.5 minute match. So the good guys get the win. And I gave that match 2.5 out of 5 stars, like the first one. And that's pretty much it. But I do see Garcia and Cole running it back for the TNT title. And I think Adam Cole, baby, will finally become a major champion in AEW. Not counting the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships with MJF. But we get that. Alright, match number 3 on the pre-show. For the Ring of Honor title, this match sucked so bad. Chris Jericho, the Wave. Hi, guys! He takes on the man that people forgot, Gravity. Really nothing much here. Jericho hits Gravity with a baseball bat, and then the Learning Tree come in, they beat Gravity down. So basically this was a no contest, no match, basically. So they beat Gravity down. Bandito tries for a save, that got cut off, and then Jericho unmasked Gravity right in front of his mom and Bandito's mom, then hits the Judas Effect elbow, and then Bandito and Gravity's family, the mom and dad's and the family, they all come in and cover him, so we still see his face. Anyway, so, yeah, the Bandito-Jericho feud continues, and like I said, that's gonna probably culminate at Supercard of Honor when Bandito beats Jericho, become the new Ring of Honor champion, once again, I believe for the second or third time. So, we got that. So, waste of a match, should not have even been on the pre-show. Or at all. We got that. Alright, then, more garbage. We had Johnny TV comes out with his hot smoking wife, Taya Valkyrie, and he teams up with the MXM Collection, Mace and Mansoor, taking on Big Boom AJ, that schmuck, that Costco garbage douchebag with his stupid kid, AJ, or whatever the fuck his name is, Big Justice, whatever his name is, and they team up with the conglomeration, and that's Fresh Juice Squeeze, Orange Juice, Orange Cassidy, and the funky chicken himself, Mark Briscoe. Reach for the sky, boy. Jay Briscoe! How you doing, AJ? Good? Oh, you're having a match? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it going to be crazy as shit? Yeah, it's going to be buck wild! Okay. Buck wild. That guy's nuts, you know? Yeah, I know he's nuts. Mike, I didn't ask for you, but thank you for coming in. I'm sorry, I forgot to knock. Now, next time, knock. But yeah, you fought Jay Briscoe up there, right? Yeah, me and him in a match, I kicked his ass, though. Because I'm awesome. I know. Sorry, Jay. Alright, you want to say goodbye now? Yeah, don't forget to close the door on the way out, though, okay? Alright, bye, fans! Bye! Okay. I hate that guy. No, I'm kidding. Don't tell him I said that. He'll come and be very unhappy. And you don't want an unhappy Mike Awesome. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Alright, the Costco guy and the conglomeration get the win. They're just ridiculous. And then Big Justice gets saved. The triple powerbomb finishes Dion Madden in just under 13 minutes. And then afterwards, Lance Archer and Brian Cage, the Murder Machines, part of the cooperation, they come in for a beatdown, but then powerhouse Will Hobbs comes out to make the save, and then these two actors from the movie Righteous Gemstones come in, and they hit a double choke slam, and they pose like, it's just shit. Garbage. Waste. Glad it was on the pre-show. That's pretty much it. Alright, so match number 3 gave a dub because nothing happened, except for the unmasking of Gravity, and that was it. And then this garbage match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. It was just boring and dumb. That's that. Alright, then we go to the main show. We start off with, surprisingly, the Hangman Adam Page about to do some cowboy shit as he takes on Maxwell Jacob Fortknocker, MJF. Alright, so we started off with a hype package that was on the kickoff show showing the two of them arguing until things got a little bit more violent. And then we saw what happened last week where MJF tried to light Adam Page on fire. So we get that. And then we hear the music of the Hangman. So he's about to come out first, but no, MJF trolled us, playing some mind games early on. And, the selfish prick that he is, comes out, and Adam Page comes out. They go right at it, hot and heavy, beat the fuck out of each other. There was a little bit of blood on, I think it was MJF's head, more, not much to say and worry about. Back and forth they went. Long match, too. 19-minute match. And, getting to the end, MJF locked in the Salt of the Earth, and then MJF switches over to a reverse cross arm breaker. That got broken up. As well, they go to the outside, they fight over a tombstone power driver, and then MJF hits a jumping version, on the chair. I thought it was dead, and then somehow, someway, he beats the count, like a minute and a half later. MJ's like, hey! Why won't you die? There's no crying in wrestling, Max. He's like, why not me? So then he goes for the Heat Seeker, gets counted into a dead eye, and then Adam Page pulls a little move out of his mentor's playbook, and that's Mr. Christopher Daniels, hits Angel's Wings on MJF's head. Ow! Ugh. And then, to add even more insult to injury, he hits a buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3, that's some cowboy shit! So, Hangman gets the win, gets some revenge over MJF, and that's pretty much it. Match was great. 3.25 out of 5 stars to start, and we're off and running on pre-show. And by the way, I went 8-1 in my predictions. If it wasn't for Christian, I would have won. But it is what it is. Alright, match number 2 for the TBS title, we had the CEO. Mercedes Moné taking on, Momo Watanabe. She was looking great. I mean, Mercedes was too. They go back and forth. Eventually, Momo hurt her ankle during the match and had to be carried to the back afterwards. That sucks. Back and forth match they went. Momo almost had the title where she hits a belly-to-belly superplex for 2.9999999 Batman 5. And then some hard kicks to the face. I mean, one legit hit Mercedes right in the mouth, then I think one in the neck. And Mercedes came out of the match with a possible bruised larynx, throat. But Mercedes comes back with a high cross body for a near fall, sets up the money maker right into the bank statement. That was a nice transition. 1, 2, 3. Damn. Mercedes gets the win and make a wish, ladies and gentlemen. 18-18. Alright, so Mercedes retains the TBS title. Match was good. 3.25 out of 5 stars for that match. And then we see Billy Starks watching from the crowd. I guess she's probably going to be next on the docket to face Mercedes for her title. Probably a Dynasty, or a few people in Australia, Dynasty. Right, Paul Stanley? Dynasty. Let's do it. Okay. Moving on. Alright, match number 3. I think this was one of the matches of the night. Number 1 contenders match to the AEW World title. Swerve with my good buddy, Prince Nana. Please, buy his coffee. It is great. And tell him I told you to buy it. Because he'll give me discounts. But I digress. So he comes out with Prince Nana, take on Rick O'Shit. And with the embassy robe that has some type of thing on it. And Swerve came out to a special entrance as some guy playing the drums really offbeat. Dude. Look, he wasn't a guitar player. That would really set me off, but I digress. Back and forth match they went. Swerve got sent into Nana. Nana got pissed. He's like, fuck you, Swerve! Fuck you! And I was like, damn. I guess he's gonna turn. That's what I thought. He left. I was like, oh, he might be coming back near the end to screw Swerve and join up with Rick O'Shit. I was like, oh, please, no. But in any case, match continues. Ricochet hits a running Dilma-Kasa! Bam! Drops Swerve, and then he starts yelling at actress Leslie Jones at ringside. I was like, who is that? And I was like, oh, that's Leslie Jones. Nobody. We got that. We had Ken Jeong at ringside even yelling at Max early in the first match. I think he yelled at Ricochet also. I was like, damn. Mr. Chang! Mr. Chow! Mr. Chow! Surprise, motherfucker! That's Maki Ito, but still. He said that too. I think in The Hangover. But anyway. Alright. We get a bleed buster by Swerve for a near fall. They go back at it. And then Prince Nana comes back out. Steals the embassy robe back. But then Ricochet hits a flippy dibbity-doo on him, takes him out, puts the rope back on, and then we got a Death Valley driver on the floor. Aye! Get back in. Ricochet hits Vertigo for a near fall. But Nana grabbed the rope again. Kind of got a back this time. He gets in. Gets crushed in the corner by Swerve. Uh-oh. And that led Ricochet to grab a fruit roller for a near fall. But Swerve came back with not one, but two house calls on Ricochet. Both for near falls. Then he hits Big Pressure, or the JML, well, I guess the JML driver, but I think he renamed it Big Pressure, which is his theme song. Finishes him off, 1, 2, 3, Swerve! Gets the #1 contendership to the AEW title. He will face either Edge, Moxley, or Christian? Jay White? Don't know. We'll see at the end of the show. But this was a very good match, 3.5 out of 5 stars. Swerve goes, probably the Dynasty, to face the AEW World Champ, and we get that. After the match, Swerve gives Nana the rope back. He's like, that was nice. That was nice, because Nana and that robe has so much legacy, because a lot of people wore that robe, including me. So, technically, I'm part of the embassy. Technically, I was. I still am, I guess. I mean, I don't wrestle anymore, but Nana will tell you I'm part of the embassy. The embassy. God rest your mighty soul, Jimmy Rave. Don't say nothing bad about Jimmy Rave. I will fuck you up. I think Nana will too. So don't start that shit. Respect the dead or fuck you. That's that. Alright, match number 4 for the Continental Breakfast of Champions title. We had Okada taking on the big man from the Hounds of Hell, Brody King, who, by himself, no Julia Hart, no Buddy Murphy, and pretty much no Malachi Black, because he's going to WWE pretty soon. Probably there right now, who knows. Match was kind of this is when it started getting, this is like a cool-down match, basically, because the first 3 matches were red hot, and that's that. Back and forth match, they went just under 11 minutes. Okada gets the win with the Rainmaker. After the first one got blocked, Okada knocks him back down, hits the Rainmaker again, retains the belt. So, I kind of figured that was going to happen, because I think him and Kenny are on a collision course for match number 5 in their legacy, their rivalry, legacy, whatever you want to call it. I think that's what's going to happen. But we get that. We'll get to Kenny in a minute. And that's that. This match, 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Alright, match number 5, I believe. Yeah, match number 5 for the AEW Tag Team titles. And this match didn't even, it was 8 minutes long. We got the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley, and Shelton Benjamin with the legendary MVP at ringside. They take on, it's time to go back to 1987. The Outrunners, Turbo Floyd, and Truth Magnum. Still follow me on X and Instagram. Like, you gotta love those guys. And they're only in their 30s, mind you. But you would think they're older. The way they look older to me. Like, how old are you guys? 30? What? No. Like, you look like you're 50. What year were you born again? I was born in 76. I look 50, I mean, I look 26, but, come on. But I look good. My true but anyway, I still look good. So, that's why all you other douchebags, your girlfriends and your moms have been DMing me so much. But I digress. Moving on. Yeah, Shelton and Bobby beat the living crap out of the Outrunners, even though Turbo Floyd started hulking up, brother, they hit the Mega Powers Elbow and everything, but Lashley comes back in, hits a spear on Turbo Floyd, and then Shelty Baby gets the win for them to retain. So they retain. Match gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. I don't know I was thinking the Bucks are going to come back. I mean, they were backstage, but they didn't come out. Obviously, they might be coming out this week. I don't know. But I would hate for the Bucks to come back, beat Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. That would kind of suck. I mean, I love the Bucks, don't get me wrong, but coming back just to beat the Hurt Business? Nah. I don't buy that at all. Moving on. Match number 6. Oh, match of the year for the women. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck about anything else. This is the definitive match of the year. Women's title, Toni Storm, timeless Toni Storm, darling! Bosom. And remember, Toni Storm, chin up, tits out, watch for the shoe! Well, Toni, you should have watched for that champagne bottle. Woo! In the pussy! Yee! She takes on Mariah May. This was violent! Probably one of the most violent women's matches I ever fucking seen. And that's not including the FMW bomb match, 2 of them, in Japan back in the 90s. We all seen those at FMW. You know what I'm talking about. But this one was violent. I mean violent. Both women gushing blood. Busted wide open. It was disgusting. I felt like they were on that period that came out the wrong way. Shit. Broken glass. They started putting it on their fists and started beating the fuck out of each other. I'm like, damn, it's like Falls Count Anywhere match turned into a hardcore match, turned into a Taipei death match. All we needed was some bombs, and it'll be like GCW. I'm like, shit. And then, Toni was going for the sexy hip attack, and then Mariah, boom, ain't the pussy, ah! What I think it was like the broken, I think it was a broken bottle. It was, and then we get a super hurricanrana on the glass. Oh, jeez. Oh. And then we get Mayday on the glass for a near fall. And Toni Storm Zero by Mariah May. Couldn't get the win. And then Toni goes outside, grabs the shoe. And then it was like, oh my god, the shoe. They go up the ramp. Mariah hits Mayday on the stage for a near fall. But Toni shrugged that off. Hits her with the shoe, starts stabbing her with the shoe a bunch of times. And then they go up on the stage. There was a table that said Hollywood on it. And then they had like a step stool on it. I don't know why the fucking step stool or whatever that was. They go on the table. Toni hits Storm Zero through the table. And that's our Hollywood ending, ladies and gentlemen. Toni Storm gets the win in under 13 minutes to retain the AEW Women's title. Bruh, 5 out of 5. Perfect match. Why did this not main event? Why, Tony Khan? Tell me why. You put out Moxley and Edge had the most horrible match ever in AEW. Why do you put that last? Did you snort a big bag of cocaine? Probably did. Don't even answer that question. You probably did. Why was this not the main event? You put on a stinker in the main event? Dude! No wonder the fans went home unhappy. Fucking bullshit. So, I mean, we get that. It pissed me off royally that this match did not main event. Given the history and the other 2 matches they've had, the one at All In August where Mariah won the title, then Toni wins the title at Grand Slam last month. This was barbaric. And you put this on 3 matches before the main event? Dude, Tony Khan, you are a fucking idiot for this. And no wonder the fans are pissed off on Instagram and X and YouTube and social media just was going berserk. Why this was not the main event. But this match, totally match of the year for the women. 5 out of 5. I don't care what anything else happens during the rest of the year. I don't care. Because nothing will ever top this one. And WWE's like, yeah. Yeah, top that, Hunter, Shawn Michaels. Top that, violence, I dare you. But you can't. Well, we got that. 5 out of 5. It's amazing. Afterwards, we see Mariah May is done. And Toni Storm hugs her. They look like they're almost scissored almost. That wouldn't have been bad, but, you know. And then both of them are just gushing blood. They're still covered in blood. It was like a car wreck. But a Hollywood ending written in blood. It was just, so good. And I felt bad for anybody who had to come after that, but, whew, the next 2 matches, pretty damn close to epicness. That's, pretty much it. Alright, match number 7 for the Intercontinental title. We have Kensuke Takeshita with Don Callis at ringside, taking on Kenny Omega. Bang! This was a great match. Takeshita going after that's the stomach, basically, of Kenny. Drove him into the barricade a few times. Kenny barely made the count. Don Callis did get involved a little bit, but then he hurt his fucking hand punching fucking Kenny. I mean, come on, dude. You suck. But Kenny somehow, someway came back, hit a bunch of V-triggers. One gets blocked. Kenny hits a Poison Rana instead. Then he hits the V-trigger. Don Callis tries to intervene. Kenny grabs a crucifix for the pin. 1, 2, 3 in 28.5 minutes. This match went long. Kenny Omega is the new AEW Intercontinental Champion. Back with the gold. And he gets the win. Gets a ton of pyro, and then he finally leaves. But thank God thank God Kenny Omega won the title. Thank God. I hope he holds it for a while, because I think, like I said, him and Okada pretty much gonna either unify those belts, or one of them is gonna come out a double champion at All In July. That's how I think it's going. But we'll see when we get there. But this match was great. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Amazing. Look at that. Top that, huh? Well, we had the steel cage match between Will Ospreay. Reach for the sky. Whoa! Bam! He takes on Kyle Fletcher. Again with Don Callis. Still at ringside. He's not having a good night. And the only way to win the cage match is by pinfall or submission. No escape, basically. These guys beat the fuck out of each other. Ospreay had some weird entrance. It was good. It was like, I felt like a rave at first, and then he comes out like Assassin's Creed. I'm like, I see what happened there. So we get that. These guys beat the fuck out of each other. Both men busted wide open. So, more blood. Look at that. Mark Davis comes in, sends a bag of weapons into the cage. Ospreay takes it away, beats on Fletcher with a barbed wire bat. And then, somehow, we get a hidden blade into a Stormbreaker against a near fall. Mark Davis comes back in the cage to make the save. And then, somehow he got busted wide open. I didn't see how. But we get that, and then we get the old screwdriver, and then Fletcher stabs Ospreay in the head with the screwdriver, goes for it again, missed, and then Ospreay tries to stop the Styles Clash 37 seconds after he got stabbed in the head. Ow. That got broken up. Fletcher hits a bling basta. Then another one on a chair, like he did on Dynamite this past Wednesday night. Gets a near fall of that. Then we get some thumbtacks. And then Ocean Spray reverses a suplex a minute and a half after getting hit with that brainbuster on the chair into reverses a suplex into a Hurricane Rana. Attacks are all on the ground. Then he hits the Styles Clash. Oh. On the tacks. And you know those tacks went into Kyle Fletcher's dick. Oh, talk about Prince Albert. Shit. I was like, damn! I felt that one. Yeesh. And then Ospreay grabs the screwdriver, stabs Kyle Fletcher with that. Then they go up top to the cage and they start beating each other up. Then Ocean Spray hits the most sick Spanish fly off the top of the cage. Joel Maximo probably did flips in his own living room. Right? Yeah, I know you did. That was insane. Into the tacks. Oh. And then I thought it was it. I was like, end the match already, dude. Fletcher gets up, yells about how much he hates Ocean Spray. And at one point he had the United Empire wristband. And he showed it to the Ocean Spray, and then he hits Ocean Spray with something. I think he hit him in the nuts. And then he takes the wristband and wipes off some of the blood he had on his thing. Then he put it and he started going in his mouth. I'm like, jeez, nasty, you sick fuck. Anyway, so Fletcher gets up and yells at Ocean Spray how much I hate you. So then Ocean Spray's like, fuck you. Hits the hidden blade right into Tiger Driver 91. 1, 2, 3, and basically 29 minutes. Will Ocean Spray gets the win. Beats his former best friend. Both men bloody. This was great. 4.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. I know, Raw just started on Netflix. I'll get to that in a minute. We move on. Alright, then we see some of the cast of Queen of the Ring at ringside. I want you to see the movie, which didn't do so good in the first weekend. Not so good, Al. But, we'll see what happens this coming weekend, how it does. And one of the members of the movie says some dark shit about wrestling. Uh-oh. And then Camille had to come to her aid and shit. Because she kind of, exposed wrestling or some shit. This black chick, I forgot her name. Damaris or I don't know her name. I don't even remember what she said, because I was so, coming down from my release and my mark out to that cage match. I didn't give 2 fucks about that segment at all. Alright, there we go. Sadly, we go to your main event for the AEW World Title. Jon Moxley taking on, hey kids, it's Edge. Moxley came out by himself with his briefcase that holds the AEW World Title. Cope came out looking like he wore Angelico's gear. Somebody said that Edge's gear got lost in travel or some shit. I don't know if that was true or not, but anyway. So they go at it. We see the Ops, Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata watching on. See what happens with that. They go back and forth, but this match was just boring. Moxley grabs a chair, tries to concerto. Edge kicks one of the chairs into Moxley's face for a little breather. And then William Yuta comes out and kind of conflicted. He's like, who am I gonna turn on now? Am I gonna turn on Cope, or am I gonna side with my boy Moxley? Or what happened on Dynamite where Mox basically told William Yuta to go fuck himself. But William Yuta stays true to his boy Moxley, hits the Psycho knee on Edge, of course, and then the Switchblade, Jay White comes out, even things out. He steals the briefcase from Mox, tries to hit him in the head with the briefcase, but oops, knocks Edge the fuck out, and somehow he kicks out of that. Get back up. Edge hits the spear for a near fall, and then he hits a few more spears, And then we see Christian Cage come out, and he pulls a referee out. And then Christian goes in the ring, takes his Money in the Bank briefcase, that Money in the Bank thingamajig, smacks Edge in the head with that, knocked him out cold. Shit. And then he signs the contract, and now we got a triple threat match out of this. So Moxley's still defending against Christian and Edge and Christian. Christian hits a spear on Edge for a near fall. Then he hits the kill switch on Edge. But Moxley gets back up, grabs the bulldog choke on Christian. Christian eventually he got out of it momentarily, but then he tried to pin Edge, and Moxley kind of like rolled him over it. Then he pulled it in even tighter, and basically Christian Cage basically passed out. And that's it. Moxley gets the win. Everybody hated it. Moxley even botched the paradigm shift. Really, dude? So, the Death Riders storyline continues on. But now, Swerve comes out after the end, after Moxley was going back and forth, yelling at the fans, tries to go to the back where he came out of, and then Prince Nana comes out and says, "You son of a bitch!" And then we see Swerve come out from somewhere on the side of the fans. He dives on the Moxley, he starts beating him up, and then security and everything has to break it all up. And then Prince Nana and Swerve, well, Prince is dancing, Swerve's, holding up the AEW World title. And that's that. So I guess that's our Dynasty main event now. Swerve versus Moxley. Do I think Swerve's gonna win? I hope so, but then if not, I think a returning... Hi guys, remember me? It's Darby. I climbed Mount Everest. I didn't die yet. I can't die because I do it for you people. I love you so much. I live in a car in Seattle. I weigh 150 pounds. So fucking emo. I'll see you guys at Double or Nothing. Yeah, Darby's probably gonna beat Mox. If it's not Swerve, it's gotta be Darby. It has to be Darby. Who's left? Besides Adam Cole, but, it is what it is. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go watch Raw now from MSG. Should be a great show. And that's it. Alright, final rating for AEW Revolution, 8.5 out of 10 stars. I would have gave this 9 out of 10 if it wasn't for that horrible main event. There's a few other things that kind of pissed me off, but not so much. But, I mean, the tag title match, garbage, basically. And, Brody King and Okada, not great, but, that's that. But otherwise, pretty much 7 out of the 9 main card matches were good. Mariah May and Toni Storm was excellent. Should have been main event. I don't know why it wasn't. Tony Khan, you're an idiot for doing that. I can only imagine the buy rates were for this show. But anyway, I gave this pay-per-view 8.5 out of 5 stars. It was good. Not on the level of surprisingly good like Elimination Chamber was with Cena turning. We didn't think that was going to happen. But still, a great pay-per-view. The last couple of Revolutions have been pretty damn good. So now we're on the road to Dynasty, April the 6th. In, I don't know where, but we'll get to that. And we'll start the road to Dynasty Wednesday night on the program. And that's that. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck Tony Khan, and I got another 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Until next time, peace.